It has been confirmed that President Trump is expected to issue an executive order aimed at dissolving the Department of Education. This bold move comes as the administration faces pushback over new tariffs. But it's clear that President Trump is prioritizing the American people by cutting wasteful government bureaucracy. The decision has sparked a nationwide debate, with educators and parents voicing their concerns. Supporters argue that this move will lead to more localized control over education, while opponents fear it could lead to disparities in educational quality across states. As the nation watches closely, the impact of this decision will unfold in the coming months. For weeks, President Trump has talked about shutting down the Department of Education, calling it a big con job. Now, he's taking action. The executive order will direct newly confirmed Education Secretary Linda McMahon to begin the process of dissolving the department. This is a huge step toward returning power to the states and local communities, where education decisions belong. But, as expected, Democrats are already pushing back, proving once again that they care more about protecting their political interests than improving education for our children. The executive order is setting the wheels in motion for a significant shift in the American education system. The plan aims to give more control to teachers, parents, and local authorities, ensuring that education is tailored to the needs of each community. During her confirmation hearing, Education Secretary Linda McMahon made it clear that she supports President Trump's mission to return education to the states. When asked if states and localities would still receive federal funding, McMahon confirmed they would. However, she also acknowledged that only Congress has the power to fully close the department, and with Democrats in control of the Senate, that's unlikely to happen. President Trump has signed several executive orders aimed at reducing the federal government's role in education. These orders are part of his broader strategy to decentralize power and give more control to states and local governments. Education Secretary Betsy DeVos has been a key player in implementing these changes, advocating for school choice and voucher programs. DeVos believes that empowering parents and local communities will lead to better educational outcomes for students. The public reaction to these policies has been mixed, with some praising the move towards local control and others concerned about the potential loss of federal oversight. Many parents and educators are actively engaging in discussions about the future of education in their communities. As the debate continues, the focus remains on ensuring that every child has access to quality education, regardless of where they live. Democrats are already sounding the alarm, claiming that dissolving the Department of Education would be a disaster for working-class families and lead to higher property taxes. But let's be honest, this is just another example of Democratic fear-mongering. Trump envisions a future where education is more localized, giving power back to states and communities. He believes this will lead to more tailored and effective educational outcomes. By shutting down the Department of Education, Trump aims to put control back into the hands of parents and local leaders. This move is seen as a way to empower communities and ensure that education meets the unique needs of their children. Democrats claim to care about education, but under their watch, our children's test scores have plummeted. According to the National Assessment of Educational Progress, only 32% of fourth graders are reading at or above grade level. That's a national embarrassment. Despite Democratic resistance, President Trump's plan to dissolve the Department of Education is a win for America. Here's why. First, it removes the bloated bureaucracy that's been wasting taxpayer dollars for decades. The Department of Education employs over 4,100 people, yet our education system continues to fail. By cutting the middleman, we can ensure that more money goes directly to the states and local schools where it belongs. Second, it forces accountability. Without the Department of Education to hide behind, states will have to compete to provide the best education for their students. This competition will drive innovation and improvement, benefiting children across the country. As McMahon recently stated on Fox News, we're not taking away education. We're taking the bureaucracy out of education so that more money flows to the states. And it's about ensuring that every child has the opportunity to succeed. Democrats may fight this every step of the way, but President Trump and his administration are determined to deliver on their promise to the American people. The Department of Education is a relic of the past, and it's time to move forward.